All chat. Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome. Alright, so today we're going to be playing around on our Flicker Strike character with a Squire. Currently the character, I think, is somewhere in the realm of 16-ish million DPS in the best case, and then if we don't have totems up or Berserk going, we have something like 5. Which is still a pretty nice average damage, and right now we're just going through, and I happened to drop a Coward's Trial, so we're gonna complete that really quick. Oh, I also changed up the tree a little bit. We were using an intuitive leap jewel to save some points, and I changed it to an inspired learning, just to get like a mini head hunter kind of thing going on. Yeah, and we're just doing that for farming. We've still got the inspired learning. It's not a permanent change, but while we're doing like mapping, while we're doing delirium or simulacrums, things like that, we want to keep that gem on just because it's really nice to have. And I've got a second build in the works. It's actually a prismatic burst build. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I've worked some of the numbers out. The defenses are lacking so far. We might work on that a little bit tonight, but mostly we just need to farm, both for this build and for the next build. Unfortunately, the next upgrades for this build are very, very expensive. Like, I think the cheapest upgrade that I'm thinking about, outside of cluster jewels, because cluster jewels are also a very good upgrade, but the item upgrade that we would need next is 50 divines on its own, because it's a synthesized maximum frenzy charge ring, and we can get a unique one that's a little cheaper, not much cheaper, but a little cheaper. But I'd rather be able to craft on it. Now, I don't know if I'll ever actually get to that point, because I enjoy making builds too much. And 30 to 50 divs is pretty much a build. No? Crafting recipe. I needed that one. I can't believe I didn't have that meta mod. Hey Bugs, how's it going? Mr. Cool Man, huh? That's a new one. I got compared with another YouTuber earlier today, and I had to look them up because I wasn't familiar with them, but I thought it was interesting. And the person who commented said I had a very similar voice, and I can see where they're coming from, but it was hard for me to compare just because I think the person had an accent. Either way, though, person's got good taste, because that content creator likes RimWorld, and that's a good choice. Doing better? Good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing well. Doing well, Pugs. Very glad to hear you're doing better. Keep it up, sir. You got this. Was that it? I thought there was another level of this. I guess not. Alright. Most important thing out of that was we got a skill point. And I don't know what we're using it on just yet. I'm not sure if I want to go back into strong boxes or if I want to try and go into Legion. I think I might just go into Legion. Oh, I need this. Do I need that? I guess I kind of do, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab that. I think I might dump all of this stuff. Okay. We're gonna be adjusting that Atlas passive tree quite a bit today. I was messing around with a passive tree that was using Wandering Path, and it was okay. I didn't like it very much. All right, so we got red. We got some strong boxes. Is Stellarium any good? I guess it is. It's got mirror. Oh, I've also got a bunch of breach over here that I just really don't need. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do... Yeah. We'll try out some Legion, see how it works. Flicker Strike isn't too bad at it. What is our one use remaining on these two? So we'll go ahead and use that. Run a Crimson Temple real quick. But yeah, today's it's pretty much just farm day. Oh, let me show off the new build that I'm working on. So we'll take this into... Ooh, new build can't run that yet. That's too juicy not to run, so we're gonna run that. Do we have a mirror? Oh, mirror would have been great here. Come on, there we go. Unique weapon. Beat the boss. Very nice. Quantity. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to do defenses on my next build. I'm tempted to go pure evasion on it. The issue is I'm having trouble fitting in all the auras I really want. I want a bunch of auras on that one. And it looks like in order to do that, I need to put in some nice investment. Isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just gonna take time. I guess it's worth the BMP. Very nice. Also, just want you to know your streams are the highlight of my week. Nice. Glad to hear it. I try to be consistent with them. I very much enjoy them myself. To chill, hang out, talk about video games, not worry about other things. It's nice. Everything? I think it's everything. Oh no, there, yeah, there it is. Penguin hideout. I think it's the first time I've gotten this hideout. No, go in there. I'm about to die. Oh, that's everything. Alright. Store all those. And grab some of these. Pack size. More packs. Harbingers. Drop additional currency. I don't think that was worth anything. Worth 6. Probably worth it. I just got the same one. Yep. Rogue Exiles, not worth. Alright. I'm also not keeping it because I hate Rogue Exiles. Hunted Traders. Pass. Okay. Alright, these are 6. Ooh, you know what I could do? Let's run some marshes. Get our cemetery map pool back up. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. Alright. We'll just run some maps. I think I need to order more coffee soon. I have plenty of coffee, but I'm running low on some of my favorite kinds. Because I've got a bunch of French roast. And I think it's a Kona blend, which are good, but I prefer my donut shop coffee. That hurt. Okay, we need to find the exit on this island. Alashtiv scarabs, nice. Alright. Excellent. 8 passive elemental, 8 passive physical. I'm gonna take both. I don't need them right now, but I might need them later. Save the strong boxes. This guy, that's me. I'm this guy. How's it going, Knives? Still playing Path, or have you moved on? Going well. How are maps? Going pretty well. I'm making some currency. No crazy strategies, but still doing just fine. That hurt. Alright. Down here. Next map. I still dabble the maps. Weren't the bee's knees to me. It's fair. I think everybody's a little different. Have you tried out Heist at all? Or Delve? I actually do want some orbs. Heist for fun. Go ahead, go then. Heist is isn't too hard to maintain. You can just buy contracts off of people. Another Pit of the Chimera. Staff attacks. Put the staff and mace. I'll take it. Why not? I like Heist every now and then. I don't know. I get bored of it but after doing it so much of it, and I happened to do a ton of it a couple leagues ago. Like I spent, I think, like the first 2 weeks doing almost nothing but heist. And I haven't gone back. Still enjoy it, it's just, oh hey. Oh nice. Yeah, we'll take the scarab. Yeah, I just haven't gone back to heist since then. I think a part of it though was I was also, so that was during Calandra League when drops were particularly rough, and I was also doing the chaos recipe in order to try and make more currency, and the chaos recipe is the worst. I hate it so much. For those who are not aware, the chaos recipe, the way it works, Jody, you still have a certain style of clothes you wear? Hoodies, every day. I wear, like, hoodies constantly. If I'm out and about, I wear a button down with rolled up sleeves. And jeans. I also wear jeans every day, but, you know. I feel like it's a pretty consistent thing for lots of people. But yeah, so the chaos recipe is a unidentified rare of everything that you can wear. So each piece of equipment, like each equipment slot, you have to have an unidentified rare. And if you sell all of those at one time, you get, I think it's like 2 chaos. Or something like that. And it's a good way to make money. It's just a very tedious way to make money, and I hate it. So I don't do it. Alright, let me bank what we've got. Oh, something else I'm doing right now. I have item rarity support slotted in right now, even though it's providing me no damage, but I've just got it slotted in to maybe help drops since we've got so much damage. We don't really need it for mapping. And I just have my cold pen, my awakened cold pen in my inventory. I think one of the things that I like about heist is, oddly enough, one of the things that is the least rewarding, and that is that once you set off an alarm, there is an endless wave of guards that will come and try and kill you. And it's like not worth it to fight them at all. But I like doing it. Cemetery map, very nice. I've spent a significant amount of time just wiping out monsters in a heist that I've already done. Like, I'm done with it. And I just stay there and fight things. Just having an endless thing of monsters to fight is nice. Infinite waves are fun. Agreed. There's very little of that in Path of Exile, unfortunately. Although I'm tempted to do some or something very similar. I don't know why I did that. I did it again. Wow. Okay, down this time. There we go. So, Simulacrum is one form of infinite waves, but it gets very monotonous. Oh, wait. Yeah, Tabula. Double corrupted, maybe. Okay, need this. Which one is that? Is that the one that kills me? No. Oh, there you are. Where's the boss? Oh, there, down there. I see it. This is the one with the ghosts in it. But yeah, so Infinite Waves, there's Simulacrum. There is, to a certain extent, Delve. Because Delve, you just, like, you select each node and then you run to it and kill the stuff there. And then my favorite implementation is Breach. The only problem is I feel like Breach is very unrewarding right now. And that's a real shame. Although I'm tempted to do it anyway. Oh, got hit by something. Alright. And 50 monsters remain, huh? I don't really want to track them down. Oh, down there. Okay, we're good. I already have 3 of those. Another bridge. Ooh, see, this is why we came over here. We've got a legion here. Oh, that's... Oh, that could have been bad. Okay, so got all that. Ember. Yeah, I'm just picking things up before I clutter the screen with Legion. We can start that up. Okay, so... I think I got everything. Not too much, but not nothing. And we'll go back. I'm just gonna corrupt this, see what happens. And go again. I wonder how much. So I feel like Ul Natal might be worth running, but I don't know. Problem is, like, running something like Chayula, you run up against the people who are farming it for the feared. Because if you can do feared, you can do the Maven cycles for the feared, which are probably really profitable. I can't do those. I might be able to do those. It's not Ubers. I don't know, I'll have to check. But the problem is, our Chaos Res is trash. And Chayula is chaos. Lots of chaos. Alright, I don't want to come back this, so I'm just gonna do it. No, downstairs. There we go. Maybe that's what I do at some point, is I just try, see if see if I can turn a profit on Beard. If I can do it consistently, that's not a bad way to make money. Maybe. It would be an expensive way to make money. I imagine the payoff is good, but not like incredible. Alright. Oh, nice. Here's a question for you. I don't remember if you ever played Breath of the Wild on the Switch. Like, I remember you got a Switch, but I don't remember if you ever actually played Breath of the Wild. If you did, are you excited for the new game coming out in 10 days? And a cemetery map. Very nice. Alright. Go back and clear out the map. Oh, wait. We need that. Nice. We got a pyre. Joe, I don't know where I'd be without your streams. Thanks. Sure thing. You'd be fine, I'm sure. There are plenty of great people, great content creators. You'd be fine. But I'm happy I can be here. Pretty incredible to see how far I've come in the time that I've been doing YouTube and Twitch things. Now if I can just be better at it, mostly about posting videos on a regular schedule, that would be the real trick. Find you when it did. Me too, Pugs. Yeah, you and Mike are the first two people to like consistently watch the videos and attend the streams, or at least that regularly commented as well. It is much appreciated. Weird that I find it annoying that mousing over my buffs is like annoying. Like if I'm like trying to move and I mouse over one of these, it doesn't click. The move gets like interrupted. It's just a cold damage. Guess I'll reveal it. Got snowstorm. Interesting. I didn't expect Snowstorm to be such a sought out node. Like a lightning to cold conversion build? Hate that too, especially like in Terraria. You can swap weapons in your hardbar with your mouse. Yeah. Super nice. Alright. I guess we'll go up here. Corner we haven't visited, right? Quantity? Quantity. Where else? Oh well, I'm not gonna track those down. We can move on to the next map. No mirror today, huh? Unique weapon. I gotta finish this out. I kind of want a Delirium boss. We're just not getting one. Not a Delirium boss, a Beyond boss. I actually kind of miss old Scourge, like the way Scourge was. So nice. The huge monster density. Super good. Can't wait till you become the most popular streamer. I don't know about all that. I don't even know if I'd want, like, to be the most popular. Like, it would be neat, but I feel like there's gonna be a lot of pressure. Like, there's gotta be a lot of pressure that comes with that. Can't be an easy thing to do, you know? Right. So we have a pyre, which is great. How's it rolled? It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We might use that on the other build for a little bit. Oh no, we want these in craftable. Currency. We can sell both of these. I really dislike this boss. I like how everything is moved to Awakened Sextants. I like pricing. So interesting. Alright, 27 Awakened Sextants is fine by me. I think it's just a more convenient currency, and its value is very evident. Alright, Let's go. Extents and see if we can get some more stuff. Corrupted monsters. Rusted scarab. Asks are instant. More monsters. Perfect. Alright, maps. I'm still on tier 15 maps for cemetery because I'm lazy. I also don't know the fight well enough. It's not a particularly fun one for Flicker Strike. I'm just gonna run those how they are. I shouldn't. No, I'm gonna go get some more scours. I'm just gonna go buy more scours. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. I'm not doing anything really crazy, just a little bit. Scarabs, let's do... We have them, we'll just do Polished Legion. Polished Div. Rusted Sulfite. We have Polished Sulfite. It doesn't actually matter. Except that I've got more Polished Sulfite than I do Rusted. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go ahead and use my monster treasure. Should I go nuts on this? I should, actually. Let me juice this up a little more. I'm gonna use all this currency. I'm just gonna go nuts. Alright, which one is good? That's probably the best one. This is probably the worst one. Alright, so... yeah, that's good. $121. Nothing breaks it. Good. Good. Okay, we're actually gonna run this big one first. And it's gonna go Monstrous Treasure. And Temple. Unable to open map scarabs, which cause map can... Cause the map to whoo. Oh, right. Okay, I can't do Temple. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so first, go find the boss, grab some sulfite. Go in the arena. And go a little nuts. Thought. Oh, yeah, they're the Exarch mobs. So they're around here. So I think Exarch is totally separate from the strong boxes, even in these. I think I can like try and get all the stuff from them first. Let's grab these. Yeah, that's fine. I was hoping I could. There we go. We got a single altar. More quantum rarity? More quantum rarity. Map is a little rough on the altars, but that's all right. Ice Nova. Gotta be fast about reading these, because if it says Ice Nova, I've got to run away. Ice Nova will kill you. Well, it might not kill you. It'll kill me. Detonates nearby. Oh, yeah, detonates nearby. EOB. You can look up my profile. It is public. So look up Joespresso, I think underscore? Let me see. Import, no, just Joespresso. And then this character is Target Squire. And then I'll get you my current tree. It is not the final one, but it's what I'm working with right now. I had to check my phone real quick. I keep getting notifications and I'm trying to make sure it's not like something with work. It's not, we're safe. Lightning storm is not a big deal. I don't want to save that one, but it's the same. I kind of want to save this, but at the same time I don't think I'm going to get any more stuff, so I'm just going to go for it. Ah, not lucky. Alright. Explodes. That's one of the dangerous ones. It's less dangerous just because of how big it isn't. But still dangerous. Explodes. Pacifism. Lightning storm, not a big deal. Explodes. Ooh, very nice. Alright, let's check these out really quick. Alright. Nope. And no. Why are those staying there? There we go. Ooh, a sacred orb. That's rare. Not particularly good if I remember correctly, but rare. Let's see, how much are sacred orbs? 40 chaos. Better than I thought they would be. All right. Again, this time we're just gonna go, let's see, we do go ambush? Yeah. Just ambush and temple. Oh, that's right, we can't go temple. Got a great memory. Oh, we got a mirror this time. Alright. Step 1, find the boss. Found the boss. I don't know what killed me. Alright, it's bound to happen. That looked important. Oh, no, just a map. Fossils. Nice. All right. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do Legion on the last map. I just totally forgot about it. A lot of meteors. Extant fields, strongbox. Alright, bow. Oh, I have too many things. Make sure I've got nothing else to do before I go and start this Legion. Looks like I'm good to go. Go back right here, dump all this stuff, and then go identify those fractures. Maybe they're good. Alright, Eternal Burstnet, Despot Axe, and Assassin Bow. Nope. Maybe? No. And no. Okay. So do this. Ooh. Don't double back. I almost did it again. Okay. And one more. Where are the altars? Kind of a big deal. There we go. That's better. Yes, please. Please. I actually really hate that map. The pillars. I think that was it, and then we've just got the monolith left. Oh no, there's some areas over here. This is why I don't use shrines. This is actually the reason that I don't use shrines in any mapping strategy. Because I find that this shrine is the most annoying thing that could ever exist. Or wait, no, it's not that shrine. What shrine is it? Or was it just the guy in the back making them all invulnerable? I thought it was the Immortal Call shrine. which shouldn't exist in its current state. Mortal Call no longer works that way. There's no reason the shrine should work that way. Okay, now we'll go Timeless Monolith. Incubators. I don't think I care about that. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and apply these. And then we're done. Cortex Chiula Abyss Shaper. Absence of value and meaning. What is the alluring abyss? Wait a second. I'm curious now. Weird. All right. Oh, Uber Ziri. That might be the hardest one for the feared. Right? You get Chiula. What is it? The Alluring Abyss. Uber Ziri. I don't even know if I could do Uber Ziri. I really don't. Oh, okay. Right. What do we want to do here? We got a simulacrum. We can do some simulacrum if we want to. Got a tools breach stone. I can do a tool. Maybe I do that. Maybe I do a tool into a breach. This is probably why I make less money. So I get bored of some things and I just move on to something else while I'm bored. And then I'll go back to my mapping strat. This is also a very relaxed thing to do with a Flicker Strike build. Because it almost plays itself through a breach. But the state of breach stones right now is just rough. I might still try it. I might still try and farm. See if I can make currency off of running breaches. Oh, you know what I should have done? I didn't even think about it. I have a bunch of map crafts for like enhancing the breach stones. I should have done that. Hey, we got a blessing. Alright. So how much are blessings now? 85C for a blessing of tool. Oh, because of the Pandemonious. Oh. Honestly, do I just run tool? Do I just do that? Let's see. This is making me think, because I legitimately enjoy running those. So I want that's, let's see how much. This tool's not so bad. We can do tool flawless. How much for that? How much for chaos? No, not chaos. Nobody's selling them. Okay. How much for tools? Regular. 20-ish. Okay. The real question is it worth it using the blessing on them to get the flawless version? We can get Ulnatol's vow if we farm Ulnatol. Or is this saying that Flawless Breach has Ulnatol's? Let me see Ulnatol. Any breach lord in a flawless breach stone. Okay, so it's any breach can do it. Okay, so let's take a look at the breach stone stuff. So over pits, breach, the Chayula stuff. It's 55 chaos for the breach stone, 1.1 div for the blessing. Ulnatol is 47 for the breach stone, 70 for the blessing. Ash is like maybe the cheapest. Tool's also pretty cheap. Zoth is also expensive. Why is Zoth expensive? Interesting. Okay, we might do that then. We might see if we can farm some tool. We might do that. So let's try it. I'm gonna grab 5 tool breach stone. Anybody selling them in stocks that I'm yeah. We have 4 now. We're gonna go do 5. Are we gonna have issues trading? Seems like a pretty consistent problem right now. Nice. Got him a little cheaper. Okay, so the hope here is that we can maintain. So we're gonna upgrade that and not think about it too much. And hope that we can maintain these for a while. And then we're also going to do enriched breach stone bargain. And hopefully it doesn't break the breach. It would be a real shame if I walked in here and it was like, it's got reflect. Scarabs. Additional map, unique item, div cards. Impale, sap. Pen. None of these are too bad. And temp chains. Yeah, that's all fine. I don't think I have a problem with any of those. I don't instantly kill everything. That's a surprise. It is a much higher level area, so that it's not a total shock. And I'm also still using a rarity support. Come on. This... Alright. I'm not messing around with crit resistant. Okay, now we can go back. Let's get in there before we lose all our buffs. I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. I'm pretty sure I didn't put a portal down. Okay, so I think I need to go ahead and do that. I don't think I can afford to do to lose an entire support for enhanced breach stones. Slowly walk back. Oh, it's consecrated ground as well. That's gonna be part of it. Annoying. Okay. Go ahead and throw a portal up right here. This one paid for itself. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Not yet. I don't remember if that's worth. Yeah. I'm not surprised about that. Can I get... Oh, I thought I made it out in time. Yeah, I can't get caught in those projectiles. Ooh, that was bad. The Bow Flicker strike hurt me there. Ooh. Am I gonna not survive this? If I had gone in there in the first place with all my supports, it would have been much easier. Yeah, no, I got one tapped. Not a big deal. What is the value of Ulnatol's vow? That's a question here. Let's see. Ulnatol. Big 7 divine? I don't know if that's worth it. Got him next time? Yeah. Sometimes a spiral downward and I have no clue what happens. It happens, man. Try and keep in mind what makes you happy in life. Reflect on that. Focus on the good things. And the crazy thing is, oftentimes the good things are the small things. The simple things in life we really enjoy. Having goals is great. You know, sometimes there's nothing like reading a book and just enjoying that. I mean, it's assuming you like reading, but you know. The point is, the simple pleasures in life are what make life good. Right? It's not the huge achievements, it's not the momentous occasions, it's the simple things. Enjoying a cup of coffee, watching a sunrise. In my opinion, that's what makes life good. You could even say it's the best part of waking up. Non-sponsored. Of course. So for doing this version, I think we... Oh my god, 7 Awakened Sextants. Oh my god. Well, that one paid for itself. So yeah, if we're doing that version though, I think we put back on the rarity support, you know? Is it? So I'm sitting here and because, you know, this is not like something I have to put 100% of my focus on, I'm thinking about next builds. And like, I'm already level 70, mid-level 70s, going into level 80s with this build that is utilizing Prismatic Burst. And honestly, the more I use it, the more I dislike it. I'm very, very unhappy with the state of Prismatic Burst. But the, like, my my distaste of Prismatic Burst and the state that it's in has like driven me to come up with another idea of a similar build that's going to feel better, even though it's a specifically worse skill. Like the skill on paper that I'm going to use instead of Prismatic Burst should be worse for like everything. But I think it's gonna feel way better. And I'm excited to play that version because I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know. I think I need to just stick with it and like see that build through and see how far I can really push it. I think if I solve my defenses, I'll be in a little better mood about it, but not a huge fan. Oh, you know what I need to do is, if I keep doing this version, I should be able to farm up, still farm up currency, right? And also, I should be able to get experience and level up. Breaches are traditionally good for leveling. And because it's this one, it's not going to kill me all the time. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to farm reach. And if I gain money, great. If I lose money, well, you know, that happens sometimes. And there's money. Sweet. So if I manage a single blessing every 5, it almost pays for itself with the blessing alone. Oh, you know what might be good for this is if I switch out one of my flasks for a gold flask. Is it worth it though? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, I like my flasks the way they are. And it only adds like 30 rarity, I think. Trying to figure out if I think a gold flask is worth it. It's like there's a very limited amount of breach farming you can do. I don't think I have that one yet, so we'll go ahead and grab it. I don't think I have a gold flask either. I'd have to buy one. So, we could make a fair amount of money just doing this. 36, 25. Most of this is pretty good. Chill of 30%. It's such a good item. Very nice. 120 chaos minimum. What are the minerals? $110. Yeah, I don't have great rolls on this. I'll put it up for 110. And there, we've made our money back. And then some, honestly. Alright, so let's see how many of those we can buy. I wonder if there's a market for that on TFT. Bulk. And the bulk breach, maybe? Is it a thing? No. I guess bulk sets or other? Yeah, bulk breach. Here we go. Chayula is 55. But I'd have to get a blessing 1 in 4. And I also need to be able to run it. I have 2 Div 100 C. There are people running sets for Breach, which is the hidden, I think. It's smart. I should be doing that. Okay. I do actually have 3 hidden. Okay, so let's put together 4 sets of the hidden, and we'll go do those. That's what we'll do. Oh, I need to find the stash. I'm dumb. Hold on. I'm dumb. There we go. Okay. There's 4 Chayula. Now we need Ulnatol, Zoff, and Tool. Wait, is Esh not part of it? No, Esh is. Ulnatol, Zoff, Tool. Chayula's not part of it. Oh, I'm real dumb. Alright, I guess we're running for Chayula then. Just running them. Because Chayula's part of the feared, not part of the hidden. Alright, we'll do the hidden next then. That's alright. Sometimes you're gonna mess up, and that's okay. Alright. Let's go, everything is fine. On the bright side, assuming I don't die, this is more experience. Because the other one is 100%? Oh, I don't actually know. Hopefully, I get some headhunter buffs in here at some point. Some relatively nice ones. That will make the run much smoother when I get to Chayula. That helps. It's a shame I can't make these go faster. Oh, works for me. You wish you knew as much as me. You've got time. The amount that I know is directly linked to kind of how much you experience, you know? Atticus Position, Cemetery, and not much else. So, you know, I've got like, what, 15 years or so on you, so you'll be just fine. You learn things as you go, and they stick with you. Oh yeah, so more than 15 years. I'm 32. You have plenty of time to learn. And a lot of my learning came with mistakes, so you'll get there. Thank you for respecting me even though I'm young, and thanks for remembering. Of course. Yeah, you're just finished up your first year of high school, yeah? And you know, someone's age has very little to do with respecting them or not, right? People should be respected. It's not my right to judge really anything. People are all different. Ooh. Neat little unique. What's that? Never didn't sleep. Scriptorium. All right. If again, this is coming down to if we can get a single blessing out of Shula, we will make our money back. That is a real concern of mine right now. Worst case, we lose money and, you know, we move on, but non-zero chance that that's about to happen. Ooh, need that. It was an inopportune time for that to happen. Less than a month left. Nice. Overall, how'd it go? About the same as middle school. I don't remember much being different. I was more involved in like clubs and stuff in my freshman year of high school, but classes were pretty much the same for me. There we go. Just need one. Realm. Non-service noon. Buckler. Exquisite blade might be good. And the bow. Alright, let's check those out and then we'll go. Critical strike. Accuracy rating. No. Oh, am I not able to drop things here? Interesting. Okay. Destroy, and I don't care about having a severed in sleeve, so I'm just gonna go destroy that. But we did get a feared. It's not worth anything. We also got a blessing, which is definitely worth something. Bit better overall. Recently about the same or lower than the lows. Yeah. I mean, that's understandable though, given. It'll get better. And I think for me, at least, the freshman year was probably the worst one. I feel like later on, like as soon as you get past that, you hit your stride and you more become, you know, your own person. A lot of high school and college is discovering who you are. And who you want to be. It takes some people longer than others because there's a lot of drive during high school and college to figure out what you want to do rather than who you want to be. But what you want to do is often kind of part of who you want to be. You want to be a good person? I mean, that's a good start. And honestly, that's kind of all it takes. Alright, let's see if we get lucky. Get one more blessing out of Shiula. No luck. That's alright. We made our money back. We had a good time doing it. Okay, so throw all this in here. Now the blessing. And that is one div. Yeah, just about. We'll do that. Exact price. Div 1. And we made our money back and then some. We'll be happy with that. So, while we're waiting on that to sell, let's go see if we can find somebody selling sets of everything. I'll be surprised if I can find sets for it. At least in here. Shapers, 5 ways, Cirrus. I don't know if this person's still selling is the problem. I mean, let me see. I mean, worst case, they're not, right? To buy 2... or reach sets. Not online. Okay, that's what I thought. Right. I mean, I guess we could do that. We could just run a ton of Chiyulas. Because the drop rate of blessings can't be that bad. And I guess they do sell pretty quick. We'll try a set of the hidden first. Got got 3 hidden. Let's try and get 3 of everything. I have to cash in a div or 2. Yes, I have divs. Oh wow, that was quick. I almost never expect first person iMessage to have or to respond. Okay, so we need 3 of everything but Chiyula. I think we're gonna have to probably trade in another div in order to do this, but let's see. Fragments and sets. We need 3 Zoff. Be pretty cheap. Contact 3. Okay, how about you? All right. Off done. Next up. Need some more tool. We might get a deal. Who knows? Oh, we're gonna get a deal. Sweet. Okay. Now, Esh. That is a very disorienting mix. She might turn that off. Yeah, we're gonna skip this. The alternating waves in my ears, that's messing with me. Oh, there we go. Okay. How much was that? 57. Thank you. All right, and last one. Are we gonna get out of this without trading in more currency? Probably not. Let's see, what is this gonna cost me? 135 chaos. Yep, nope, don't have enough. Let's sell some of our Awakened Sextants, since we have a lot of those. So I want chaos, I have Awakened Sextants. I don't really want to sell that many of them, but I will. Because it's a really good deal. If that person doesn't respond, that's okay. Need somebody to respond. Pretty crazy how much trade there is for Awakened Sextants right now. Honestly, it's great. I'm glad we've got a mediocre or a mid-range currency. Because chaos isn't valuable enough to keep up with divines. And we go back. Want Ulnatal. We have chaos. We need 3. $135? Yeah. All right. Okay. And now we do sets. The nice part about doing sets like this is there's a nearly guaranteed reward at the end of each of them. So what we do, or what I like to do, is I'll set up the sets and I'll go grab one of the hidden. I'll go grab each of the breaches. So one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, and then I run these in reverse order. This doesn't worry me. This might be a little bit of an issue for like Ash, but it should be fine. And so then we just run them. Good stuff. Improved in the past 2 years, but I don't know what to improve on anymore. So my recommendation there is focus on the day-to-day. Try and be a little better every day, but try and make note when you do something that you want to improve on. For instance, I have a tendency to be impatient with people in traffic. And like logically, I understand that everybody makes mistakes on the road. They're just living their life. They're not actually dumb. They're just kind of existing, right? And so I have to make an effort to try and be more patient, try and be more understanding. Try and understand that people have long days. Stuff like that, I think, is the harder stuff. Like, being a decent person overall is something that you can decide to do and work at. But managing, like, minor frustrations, I feel like is something that everybody struggles with a little bit. Build is going great, by the way. I'm just trying to figure out how to make some money, because I need tons of money, and also how to enjoy the process of making money. Sometimes I get bored doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. That sucks. It's for that reason that I kind of want to run cast on Death Portal. Sometimes you get crit and it just hurts. Alright, we'll make our way back, it's fine. You don't find giving advice burdensome? No, not really. I mean, my real concern is that I say something really stupid, right? But no, I don't find it burdensome. I'd say just like as with anyone, you know, take advice with a grain of salt. I'm not perfect. I'm not all knowing. I make plenty of mistakes just like everybody else. Oh no, I did the thing. I can't believe I did it. I did the thing. I didn't witness that. Very frustrating. All right, let's grab another Zoth because that one didn't count. It was a trial run. That's all. Okay, now we've got the Maven. Now that we have Maven involved, I kind of just want to go all out. I don't think I want to bother with the 60 extra rarity. We'll get what we get. Yeah, anytime, Bugs. Happy to help any way I can. I guess the only other thing is don't get caught up in trying to figure everything out right away. It's okay to not know. It's okay to have no idea what you want to do, where you're gonna go, or what's going on. It's gonna happen. It's frustrating. Don't let it mess with you. I mean, I guess, like, I can even relate that back to Path of Exile. Sometimes I'm making a build and I have no idea what the details are. A lot of the reason I don't put the build out until, like, I feel okay about it, or I've got, like, a conclusion. Because I don't know a lot of the times. And I don't want to say, hey, yeah, this is going to be great, and then I don't know. I've got to figure everything out. I've got to feel it out. See what actually works, what feels good, what makes me happy. And that process, what I end up enjoying. That discovery, that exploration. All right. That went much better. This is what I know, but I struggle with. Yeah. Need this every once in a while, but I understand the questions I ask or typing questions for me. This. Yeah. Don't worry about it. No big deal. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna run the breachstones. Ooh, I'm almost level 94. I like games and stuff because I can find the absolutes. Also in games, player is omnipotent. So that's convenient. That's true. That is a nice one. I think everybody likes games for some of that reason, right? There's the fantasy, the escape, the imagination, the power fantasy, the feeling of control, right? There are all these aspects of games that make them appealing to pretty much everybody. I think one of the things I really enjoy about games is the experimentation that comes with it. The freedom to explore and try stuff. See what works. Not sure what happened there. Also, save files. True. Man, if life had save files. Wouldn't that be a trip? Although, if life had save files, everyone would be a billionaire. Because I feel like everyone would have just, you know, when Bitcoin jumped from like $5 to 20,000 in the course of a year, everyone would have just gone back a year. Loaded that save up real quick. Now everybody's rich. We wouldn't use money probably, because yeah, I mean it's true. Money would become pretty quickly irrelevant at that point. That or the crypto economy would have crashed even sooner than it actually did. World would be better off. I mean, I see your point, right? But for the sake of philosophy, right? Imagine that world exists. I feel like mistakes are kind of important. Right? They're not comfortable. But if there are no consequences to your mistakes, do you learn from them? Right? If you make a mistake and you can just go back and reload it, does it matter? And it's just, you know, philosophy question. There is literally no right answer. Something to think about. Well, in a save file, you learn from the mistake, still assuming you're not a player of the character. It's true. To a point, I suppose. Because you're still gonna lack the consequences, like the real consequences of your actions. And I think that can be pretty significant on its own. Right, so there are consequences that are immediate, and there are consequences that are long lasting. And I think the long lasting ones, right, the ones that you see not only in yourself but in those around you, is you could just take back a mistake, and then you'd be like, oh man, the thing that I did wasn't good for me. But how long does it take people to really, you know, to hit home the impact of something that they did on someone else? Right, would they immediately, when they experience negative consequences, reload the save and then not get the experience of seeing how their actions might have impacted others. Because that is valuable in itself. Even if ultimately you would choose to still go back, understanding that that action had wider consequences and why, it would be better if everyone wasn't selfish. I mean, I think that's a valid argument, but and again, I'm playing devil's advocate, so like there are no right answers to this. I'm kind of debating for the sake of debate. But for the most part, I don't think people are selfish. For the most part, right? Most people, yes, want good for themselves, but most people find gratification from providing for those they care about. And so while yes, they might have selfish tendencies, their ultimate motivation may not actually be selfish. Talking about the narcissists and people who don't care. That's true. That would be a problem. Those are definitely people that exist. No, I think it definitely has benefit, but I think if you limit it in some way, it would have more impact. Which sounds like a game, like it almost sounds like I'm balancing a game. But like if everyone knew, like you could take back one thing per year, like you could go back and redo one thing per year. That's the only one you got. Then, you know, your choices still really matter. You still really learn from things, but the world is still an infinitely better place because you get to redo that one thing. Everyone should have a tutorial they have to watch to learn philosophy and ethics before they can use the save mechanic. You know what? That might be good. I think everyone should use should have to take philosophy and logic classes anyway. Like, I think that should be required material in all schools. It's so important, and it's mostly important because people will try to manipulate you if you don't understand those things. Like if you don't understand philosophy and logic, then politicians, for instance, will manipulate you utilizing those things. Oh, that's rough. I'm gonna lose this. Also just cool to learn about true. And it's interesting to see that a lot of the things that politicians say are like nothing. Like they literally say nothing and make it seem like they're promising the world. Okay, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. Whew. Not too bad. Ooh, ain't got that. Snowblind Grace. Arctic armor buff effect. Dexterity. The fancy popularity contest. I mean, yes, it's definitely that. But there's a lot of playing people against each other that goes on in there, and I think that's bothersome. I think a lot of people are convinced that the right choice is tied to a specific party, and that the parties are opposed to each other somehow. And I think that is a problem. So I think many people agree on most things, but politics keeps trying to divide people. But again, these are just my thoughts. I am not a philosopher or a politician. I, in fact, am a programmer who also plays video games on the internet. Alright, well, we made it through that set. I was a little worried we would not make it through that set, but we did it. Start our second set. Oh, not those. That. Hidden. Cannot leech? Nope. That I think is fine now. There should be a party that works on everything. I mean, I think that I don't know, I think the party system is inherently flawed. Because no matter what you do, when you have people who are on teams, they are going to naturally oppose each other, right? Whether it be sports, whether it be tag, whether it be video games, it doesn't matter, right? They're going to naturally oppose each other because it's easy. And so I think the issue isn't that there isn't a party that is good enough. I think that the party system itself is flawed. Because rather than looking at a politician, or really anything, right? This applies to many things. But rather than looking at someone and saying, okay, what do they value? What do they actually care about, right? What are their motivations? How qualified are they? Instead of doing that, we let the party system decide for us, almost. And that doesn't apply to everyone. But I think the party system is also used to get people to start thinking about each other as opponents rather than people who just probably want the same thing you want. They want to pay less taxes, they want to retire earlier, they want good things for their family. But again, I am by no means an expert in politics. Or even try to be, really. I try to stay out of politics as much as possible because I just don't enjoy it. Agreed, but it's interesting to talk about. Oh yeah. It's something I talk about all the time. That and things like if the Justice League and the Avengers were to fight each other, who would win? The answer is the Avengers, but mostly because I hate Superman. Nah, not for me. It doesn't depend on the version for me at all. But it's entirely because I hate Superman. I think the only exception that exists for me is if we're talking about the DC universe in which Batman obtains a Green Lantern ring. But that's it. It's not even that Superman is broken. He is. I hate him because they just make up powers for him whenever they need something new. But it's not that he's broken. There are plenty of characters that are just like super crazy powerful, like needlessly powerful. Right? The Hulk is a pretty classic example of a character that is horrendously overpowered. Like, the Hulk was shot into the sun, and when the sun died, he was so angry that he became Red Hulk, and he was still alive. Like, he just outlived the sun. The Hulk is plenty OP. The issue that I have with Superman is Flash only loses due to the author's will. Yeah, it's true. But no, the issue I have with Superman is entirely that he's a really, really boring character. Like, he is a one-dimensional character, and I hate it. Like, characters are interesting and relatable because of their flaws. It's important. And Superman is just like a perfect person, and it's boring. Never an interesting character. He's just super boring. And none of Marvel characters are like that. Actually, it's quite a few DC characters are one-dimensional like that, and they're uninteresting. There are several DC characters that are not, right? Batman is very interesting. I think the Green Lantern is also one that is a little flat on the personality side. Whereas Marvel characters tend to have really rich characters. Like the characters themselves are very relatable. Very flawed, but very relatable. I think Spider-Man's a really good example, because Spider-Man's powers are a little underwhelming. But Spider-Man is a very relatable character. Mary Jane is the most boring character on the planet, but Spider-Man, good. What's his hand of thought in motion? I'll have to go check those out. Alright, and last one before we go into the hidden. Spider-Man is awesome. I just wish that they hadn't killed off Gwen Stacy. She's a better character than MJ. Although, I say that, but the newest Spider-Man movies make MJ a much better character. This comic book, Mary Jane, is very boring. And super lame. And cartoon MJ, for that matter, as well. But the newest movies, Mary Jane is a very good character. Also, he doesn't one-shot his villains due to morals because he's very strong. Yeah, that's true. Because he is crazy strong. He also puts up with a lot of garbage. Invite. Got it. I'm coming, guy. Okay. Raid. What dropped over here? Toolfall. I don't care. Duck Hawk. And literally punched off Scorpion's jaw. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. The Spider-Man comics are so good. And they're so well put together. I haven't gotten a single blessing since I started. I mean, I guess I've only done 8, so like, you know, big deal, but still not one. Okay, so let's get in here. Let's see which one is Ash. That's the one I want to deal with first. That's, I don't think Ash. I also don't think that's Ash. I think that's Ash? Nope, Ash is right here. Come on. Come on. Alright, everything's fine. We got him. Oh, it's Tool that I need to worry about. Okay, we're good now. Nice. I like making people worry or cry. I mean, I don't know that anybody likes making people cry. I hope nobody. Well, I'm sure people do, but I don't think anybody reasonable likes those things. But I think some of it's unavoidable. Not because, like, you know, you're bound to make mistakes. Not for that reason, but because when you care about somebody, you're gonna worry, right? It's not really a conscious decision. Part of life. Person's breach zone real quick. Please sell me your breach stone. All right. One last hidden. And then we're probably gonna wrap up for the night. They just, yeah. I mean, I think reasonable people. It's not a normal thing. Yeah, I mean, you try and avoid it as much as you can. Be considerate, be courteous. Making people worry is sometimes just gonna happen. People care. And it's not a bad thing. And all you can do is your best. There we go, very nice. Look at all that energy shield. I don't know what to do because to give people benefit of the doubt, it didn't work out recently, as I'm sure you could assume, so now I'm confused what to do. I mean, I think it's better just to continue to do that. Like, it's gonna suck sometimes, but I mean, the more cautious approach is gonna be something like trust but verify, right? Understand that most people don't mean you any harm. Most people are reasonable. But it's always good to make sure. All right. First one down. Give Scarab, Chaos Orb, Alchemy, Wisdom, Scouring. Not worried about the maps right now. I also think, in general, that's something you're gonna have to deal with less as you go through life. Because I think some of it that you're experiencing now is just people being young and not understanding that this thoughtless things they do have real impacts on people. And they don't think anything of it. They don't give their actions a lot of thought. And it's not because they're sociopaths. It's not because they're sadistic or malicious. It's mostly thoughtlessness. They just don't think about how those actions impact you. They're confused about their own selves. And so, while I don't mean it to say, oh, you know, you young and dumb. That's not what I mean. It's that the more experience you have with those things, right? Kind of like the save options we talked about earlier. If you don't learn from those experiences, if you don't learn that taking a specific action causes someone legitimate distress, then how do you know? Right? Like, if you've got a parent that's gonna worry about you and you're out until like 1 a.m. and you haven't talked to them like the entire afternoon, they're gonna be worried. And you might learn from that, and then from then on, you won't like do Dragon's Heart. Nice. But from then on, you might not ever, you know, stay out late without texting or without letting somebody know where you are. They don't have to worry. But without that first experience, you may not understand the real impact that that has. You're 1 cold damage to spells. What's that worth? 15C? Ah. Don't need it. So, again, just thinking out loud. It's a weird case because I accidentally hurt someone for a few months and I hate it, so I just kept trying to be better. Only thought about people or tried to. Yeah, I mean, it's. I think at people change at different rates, right? People are just different in general, and so they learn different things at different times in their lives. Introspection is a very valuable skill, and I think that's something that you do a lot of, and it's a very good thing to do. But I think that's not super common. Great skill to have, though. Right, we are almost done this set, I think. It's just 1 or 2 more. What do I do? A lot of my stream lagged, so at the end I couldn't hear you. I don't know. Oh, introspection. You seem to have a skill that not a lot of people have at this point, right? Because people learn different things at different points. You seem to be very introspective. So you take a step back and you look at your actions. And that's not something that everybody does at this point in their life. And it's, you know, something they might have to learn to do. That's also based on a rather naive belief that people are basically good. And I know lots of people would disagree with me on that point. That's okay. Yeah, but we aren't those people, so ha. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean we don't have anything to learn. I can be as introspective as I want, but if I become judgmental because I'm introspective, then am I doing any better, or am I doing similar things in a different way, right? Again, not saying that you are. I'm using that example because that's something that I struggled with a lot. Is being a judgmental person. Because, like in my driving example, I would be like, man, this person's so dumb. Why can't they just think of the consequences of their actions, or think of the person right next to them on the road? I don't know what's going on, you know? So that's something that I struggle with. Everybody struggles with something a little different. But that's kind of what makes humanity beautiful. I'm getting all philosophic tonight. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the music. Maybe that's what's going on. To balance it out next week, we're gonna listen to death metal. I don't get mad, I just get confused as to why not. Yeah, that's fair. The funny thing is there's not always an answer. Sometimes people just do things and they can't explain why. There are many mistakes in my life that I've made that I'm just like, why would I do that? Why did I make that decision that I made? And the answer is sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you rationalize it in your head in the moment. And like in the back of your head, you know it's wrong. You know the right decision is something else, but do it anyway. And you regret it. But that doesn't take away the decision. Doesn't fix it. Where are you, Mr. Shield guy? There you are. Alright. That's gonna be bad. That's bad. Yeah, you're telling me, Maven. I am fully aware that this is not good. I feel like I keep getting crit. So close. Okay. Just need to not die. And we're good. Ooh. There we go. Awakened LA damage. Very nice. .1 divine. Nice. Easy money. All right. And we already have one, so we don't need it. Well, actually, this build doesn't need one. I get philosophical sometimes too. I think everybody does. It's about different stuff. That worked out pretty well. It was a good day's work. What? Oh, it's a hoop. What if it's good though? Rants are fun, true. Especially if you can get somebody who isn't too serious about it. Because I also, like, I enjoy just playing devil's advocate on lots of things. And asking questions to explore the answers. Like, not really to defend a point or to make a point, just to like, see what people think. See how their mind works. It gets on some people's nerves, just as a warning. If that's something you enjoy. Not everybody likes that. 25, 26. I guess I go down to 26. Price these real quick. Alright, not too bad. We made a little bit of money. Not much, but a little bit. And we enjoyed doing it, and we gained a level out of it. So that was nice. It's also just how we should think if we want to make sure everyone understands the topic being talked about. You die. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Yeah, I'm not sure I understand that. You gotta be honest, Bugs. Alright, so, we've got all this time. I guess before we go, let's look at the build I'm creating. Oh, hey, somebody's trying to buy my thing. Bye. Trade. All right, that was quick. Okay, so now we are going to do a cemetery. I might be able to do a cemetery, we'll see. So the build right now is awful. Just for awareness. I've made quite a few mistakes already. Like, I'm using Eldritch Battery because mana is an issue. But then I went and made a bunch of ES or energy shield evasion gear. And so now I have a ton of energy shields that I'm not using. Like, I literally can't use it. Alright. So we'll see how far we can take this. And this is like way above the level of this build right now. And I got one tapped. What I get for going in there. Alright, there we go. So damage wise, it's fine. Pretty much everything else is awful. And it kind of feels good. It's just I gotta work out so many issues that are currently going on with the build. Because issues, there are plenty. But it does plenty of damage. It doesn't feel great to play at the moment. Some people don't understand what some people's trying to say unless it's being broken down, like the devil's advocates would, because it improves understanding of the topic being discussed. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I enjoy it, but it's not. You have to be able to make it clear to the people that you're not attacking their viewpoint, because that's what it can seem like sometimes. And I had to learn that the hard way. Yeah, so the damage is nice. It's using a Forbidden Shaco, but the defenses on it are terrible right now. I've gotta work on that. I'm sure the 2K life doesn't help that. I literally just can't stand in front of anything. I'll just die. But yeah, that's where this build is sitting right now. And I'm still not sure how I want to improve it. There's lots to do to improve it. But gear is a big part of that. I think I may end up going armor on this, even though I was going to try and not go armor. Armor is just so strong right now. Like it's not the best defensive layer, it just gives me everything I need. And I know how to build around it. Evasion works, but if I go evasion, I need spell suppress. Or spell dodge. I also need to figure out recovery on this build, because it's got none. Ow. I guess it's just physical right now that's really doing a number on me. I don't have enough evasion to reliably dodge. And physical stuff is coming through and just murdering me. My armor seems nice. I don't know. Plenty to figure out still. Lots of gear to craft. Lots of upgrades to make. Lots of levels to gain. It should be at least a usable build. I don't know about good. But yeah, this build, rather this skill has aggravated me to the point where I'm just like, I made a spite build to show how poorly this build is doing, or how poorly this skill is made. Not made, I don't know. It's got too many restrictions, like just a few too many restrictions for me. And in doing that little spite build, I actually found what I think I'm going to enjoy a lot more. So it's pretty wild. But yeah, that's the new Prismatic Burst build, and it's got. Right now, I'm using Sothel's Frame, Cloak of Flame, some really poorly crafted gear, a barracks for spite to try and give me some extra proliferate on ignites, and then a replica Ember Wake to deal in ignite damage faster. I tried it with Black Flame as well, and this ended up being better for now. Forbidden Shaco is giving us our Prismatic Burst. Presence gives us free flammability, but it's honestly a really poor choice right now. You know what? Let me look. No, we'll do that later. It's 11 something, so I'm gonna stop because if I do that, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole and we're gonna be here for another hour. So I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up. Is finishing up on this is the new build that's being worked on. I'm not sure what form it's gonna take. It needs work on defenses. So I've got to figure that out. Once I've got that figured out, I'll be much happier with how the build is working. I wonder if I dump one of my auras and try and fit into determination. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Good night, Joe. Thanks for the amazing conversation. We had a good week. Have a good week. Can't wait till next stream. Same here, Bugs. You have a good night as well. Thank you for hanging out. I really enjoyed myself. It was fun talk. And enjoy your week. I will see you same time next week, and hopefully get a video out on the Flicker Strike build here soon. Thanks for joining, everybody. Have a great night.